All right, well, another record close for the Dow. It itches now within 40 points, 22,000. We almost had it today. We're at 11 points, by the way, almost to that record 22,000 number. You had a huge earnings report, though, after the bell from Apple. They beat on earnings per share, revenue up over 6%. And after, the stock is up over 6%. And after hours trading, the revenue is up more than 7%. All the good numbers, I can't keep track. I want to bring in Ken Mahoney, president of Mahoney Asset Management, the author of a GPS for your retirement. If I owned Apple, I might be retiring.
I know. How do you like those apples?
Wow.
I mean, it really is wild because everyone's expecting next quarter with the new iPhone coming out, and this quarter kind of snuck up. I mean, they hit the trifecta, right? They beat the estimates, for this quarter, for next quarter. They did, raised guidance, better net. It all kind of worked for them, and it's a big Dow component. It's going to help them pierce over 22,000.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's looking like if that stock continues to perform overnight into tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we saw futures up, Apple up 9 points, which is about 70 Dow points, and everything's equity weighted. So the S&P is weighted with Apple, Nasdaq's weighted with Apple, the Dow's weighted with Apple. We should have a pretty good day, and I believe we're going to pierce through 22,000 again. Notwithstanding the other 29 components of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, but Apple should lead the way tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because with Apple, the concern. This is normally a weak quarter for them, and usually it's because those that have iPhones are waiting to see for the new fall iPhone, which we think is the 8.
I mean, they sold
all we
41
have right now is the 7 and the 7 Plus.
That's crazy. 41 million they sold this quarter.
Why are they not? Why did they not hold back? Why did the consumer not hold back?
I don't know. They don't know when it's going to happen. For me, even personally, my phone would start at 80%, and after the next phone call, down to 20% battery life. At some point, you just can't wait for the upgrade cycle because it's been so long between upgrade cycles. But they kicked it with Mac. They did a whole bunch of other things. Start tearing apart everything else they're doing. They also have a lot of recurring revenue from their iPhone business and iTunes business. They've really hit it on all cylinders.
Mac sales up 6.7%, nearly about 5.6 billion.
Back to school, back to college.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they get a lot of that in July and August. Again, this is a June period, of course, for them. But it's really interesting the way Apple really continues to execute on all cylinders. Really.
Yeah, I think that the thinking going into this report was that the smartphone, the use of smartphones in general was going to hurt, whether it was your iPad sales or your Mac sales. And so you've got a lot of surprise jaw-dropping, happening after the bell.
Up 9 points, and who knows? That we saw where Facebook last week had one of those gap and goes where it started higher and then kind of jump on the pile, so to speak. So why we may start Apple up 9 points tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised traders jump on that and being pushed up even further.
Pull up the stock one more time, guys. I want to look at this puppy just because it puts me in a good mood. And all right, here it is. It's 159.07. Where do you think Apple's going to go in the next? I don't know. I'll give you a month. What do you say?
Another month. Look, it's up 9 points already. I don't know. Maybe tack on another 5, 6, 7 points. But it's really interesting. You were saying before. Today was the 31st time that the Dow set a record this year. Tomorrow maybe the 32nd. And everybody's calling for this correction. These serial top callers all the time. And then earnings after earnings. I mean, Boeing, Caterpillar, now Apple, Netflix. We had a couple weeks ago. I mean, you look at this earnings season. It's really what's holding up stocks.
I was at the New York Stock Exchange earlier. All those guys were saying, you know what? We don't care about Washington. It's about earnings. The numbers are good. The economy's good.
It's almost like any news that comes out, Donald Jr. whoever, they're looking back at earnings.
Thank you. All right, we will be right back. Everybody, stay with us.